Tuscany often makes you think of rolling hills, tall cypress trees, and famous cities like Florence and Siena. But come with me to the top left corner of the region, where the Apuan Alps meet the Tyrrhenian Sea in a dramatic way. This is the area of Massa Carrara, a place of rough beauty and old history. It's a different kind of Tuscany, one that feels more real, true, and wonderfully wild. Here, the land is marked by bright white marble mountains that have given stone to artists and builders for hundreds of years. This is the stone that built Rome and helped Michelangelo create his David statue. It's a place where you can feel the weight of history under your feet and the fresh sea air on your face, all at the same time. Tucked between the famous Cinque Terre to the north and the classic Tuscan coast to the south, Massa Carrara has a special spot. You can spend your morning hiking in the high-up quarries and your afternoon putting your feet in the sea. The two main towns, Massa and Carrara, are full of history. Massa has the amazing Malaspina castle at its top, giving wide views, while Carrara is a city made of and for marble. Its streets, squares, and even its church show how important the stone is to its identity. This isn't the perfect picture postcard Tuscany. It's a busy, lively area with a story to tell. When you look around this area, you'll find a world far from the crowded tourist spots. It's a place where you can connect with a more real Italian way of life. The local people are proud of their history, which is deeply connected to both the mountains and the sea. This mix shapes everything, from the food to the local way of speaking. While the big-name Tuscan towns are just a train ride away, Pisa is about an hour, and Florence is a bit further. Massa Carrara offers a peaceful, affordable home base. It lets you see the grand sights of Italy while coming back to a place that feels real and welcoming. Understanding the local culture starts with the language. While you might find some English speakers in very touristy spots along the coast, daily life here happens in Italian. Trying to learn the language will open doors and hearts. Ordering a coffee, buying fresh vegetables at the market, or just saying hello to a neighbor in Italian shows respect and a real interest in being part of the community. It changes you from a visitor into a local. Even a few basic phrases can make a big difference in how you talk to people and help you understand the small details of this friendly and interesting part of Italy. The money and jobs in Massa Carrara come from the very mountains around it. For more than 2,000 years, the famous Carrara marble has been the main source of life for this area. The marble business is everywhere, from the huge quarries that look like snowy bowls in the mountains, to the workshops in town, where artists make everything from big statues to simple kitchen counters. This focus on marble has created a special set of jobs. You'll find quarry workers, stone cutters, sculptors, and technicians, all part of a tradition passed down through families for generations. This creates a strong feeling of local identity and pride in their world-famous product. Besides marble, farming is very important. The flat lands stretching towards the sea are perfect for growing olives, grapes, fruits, and vegetables. The local markets are a treat for your senses, full of produce that was picked just a few hours earlier. This farming history means jobs in growing food, making food, and at the many family-run vineyards and olive farms. Tourism is also growing, especially along the coast. The towns by the sea, like Marina di Massa and Marina di Carrara, become lively in the summer with Italian and international visitors who come for the sandy beaches and fun atmosphere. This creates seasonal jobs in hotels, restaurants, and beach clubs. When it comes to school, the area offers a good start with public schools from young children up to high school. What makes Massa Carrara special, though, are its chances for special training. The Accademia di Belle Arti di Carrara, one of Italy's best art schools, brings students from all over the world who want to learn sculpting. There are also many trade schools and private workshops that teach the skills of working with marble. This focus on hands-on skills makes sure that the art and technical knowledge of the area keep going strong for future generations. Work life here usually follows a more relaxed, old-fashioned Italian rhythm. Many businesses still close for a long lunch break, or riposo, from around 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 4 o'clock. While the marble business can be hard work physically, there's a strong sense of togetherness among workers. For those looking for other chances, the rise of working from home has made Massa Carrara a good choice. With good internet in the main towns, you can have a high-tech job while living a less stressful life. The main thing is to enjoy the local speed. Things might move a little slower here, but that's part of what makes it charming. One of the best things about Massa Carrara is that it's affordable, especially compared to its more famous neighbors in Tuscany. Your money simply goes further here, letting you have a comfortable life without the financial stress of living in a big tourist spot. Housing is a great example. You can find a nice 1 or 2 bedroom apartment in Massa or Carrara for about 500 to 700 euros a month. If you dream of an old stone house in a quiet village on a hillside, you might find a really good deal, though it might need some fixing up. This easy access makes the dream of living in Tuscany come true for many. Daily costs are also surprisingly low. A morning coffee at a local bar will likely cost you just over €1, and you can enjoy it while standing with the locals, catching up on town news. A tasty, filling lunch at a family-run restaurant might cost you 15 to 20 euros. Shopping for groceries at the weekly outdoor markets is not only a cultural experience, but also saves you money. You can fill your bags with fresh, in-season produce, local cheeses, and cured meats for much less than you'd pay in a big city supermarket. It's a way of life that encourages eating well and supporting local farmers and makers. Getting around Massa Carrara is manageable, but having a car is highly recommended if you want to see all of the area. The main towns of Massa and Carrara are connected by public buses, and a train line runs along the coast, linking the area to Pisa, Genoa, and the Cinque Terre. This makes day trips easy and convenient. However, to get to the charming hilltop villages, the hidden hiking paths in the Apuan Alps, or the more remote quarries, a car gives you the freedom and choice to go wherever you want. Driving in the mountains can be an adventure, with narrow, winding roads, but the views are always worth it. When thinking about how much it costs to live, it's important to include things like electricity, gas, and internet, which cost about the same as the rest of Italy. Healthcare is provided through the national system, the Servizio Sanitario Nazionale, which is available to people who live there legally. Overall, Massa Carrara offers a wonderful balance. You get the amazing scenery, rich culture, and delicious food of Tuscany, but with a price that makes everyday life enjoyable and sustainable. It's a place where you can worry less about your money and more about which beach to visit or which path to hike next. Life in Massa Carrara is, honestly, so deeply tied to the nature around it, offering a real playground for people who love being outdoors. The Apuan Alps are a hiker's dream, with many paths for all skill levels. You can take a gentle walk through chestnut forests or go on a tough hike to a mountaintop, and you'll get these amazing views of the coast. In the summer, the locals flock to the sea. The coastline has miles of sandy beaches, from the lively, well-equipped beach clubs of Marina di Massa to quieter, more natural parts of sand. Whether you like hiking, biking, swimming, or, just relaxing, there's always something to do outside. The culture of Massa Carrara is as strong and lasting as its marble. This is a place that celebrates its history with passion. All year long, the towns and villages come alive with old festivals and sagre, those wonderful food festivals. You might find a medieval play at the Malaspina Castle, a festival celebrating the local lardo di colonnata, which is a famous cured fat, or a religious parade moving through old streets. These events are really the heart and soul of the community, giving a great chance to experience local ways, taste real food, and meet friendly locals. It's a culture that is lived, not just shown off for tourists. Art, of course, is everywhere, and it's almost always connected to marble. In Carrara, you can visit the Civic Marble Museum to learn about the history of digging stone and see old Roman tools. The city itself is like an outdoor art gallery, with marble statues, fountains, and building fronts at every turn. You can even visit active sculpture workshops to see artists working, turning rough blocks of stone into beautiful masterpieces. The buildings show this history, from the amazing Carrara Cathedral with its marble rose window to the handsome palaces that line the main squares. It's a place where art and daily life are really connected. And then there is the food. The food of Massa Carrara is a delicious mix of mountain and sea. From the mountains come hearty dishes with chestnuts, mushrooms, and cured meats like the famous lardo di colonnata, which is aged in marble basins. From the sea comes fresh fish and seafood, often simply grilled or used in tasty pasta dishes. Local foods to try include testaroli, a type of pancake-like pasta served with pesto, and torta di riso, a sweet or savory rice cake. All of this is enjoyed with local wines, like the white Vermentino from the nearby hills. Eating here is a celebration of simple, good quality ingredients. So, who is Massa Carrara for? This area is perfect for those who love nature, history, and a more real, unhurried way of life. If you dream of living somewhere with amazing mountain views and easy access to the sea, this is your place. It's great for artists, sculptors, and craftspeople who will find endless ideas in the marble and the strong art community. It's also a good choice for retired people or those who work from home looking for an affordable and beautiful place in Italy, away from the busy noise of big cities but still well connected. Of course, life here has its tricky parts. While the relaxed pace is a good thing for many, it can be a problem for those used to things being open all the time in a big city. The job market is smaller than in bigger cities, with jobs mostly in specific areas like marble and tourism. Public transportation is good but doesn't cover everything, so a car is almost a must for really exploring and for daily convenience. You need to be ready for a way of life that is more traditional and focused on community, where knowing a little Italian helps a lot in making friends and getting through daily life. The good things, however, are super strong. The pure beauty of the land, the grand white mountaintops, the green valleys, and the blue sea is a daily gift. The affordability allows for a better quality of life with less money worries. You are living in a place with a deep, real history, where you can walk the same paths that Roman stoneworkers and Renaissance artists once walked. The lifestyle is healthier and more connected to the seasons, with a focus on fresh food, outdoor activities, and strong community ties. It's a place to slow down and enjoy the simple good things. In the end, choosing to live in Massa Carrara is about seeing a different side of Tuscany. It's for the traveler who wants to go off the usual path and find a place with a strong, proud identity. It's for the person who finds beauty not just in a perfect Renaissance painting, but also in a rough mountain, a lively local market, and the shared smile with a neighbor at the morning cafe. If you are looking for a real, affordable, and amazingly beautiful part of Italy to call home, I encourage you to pack your bags and come explore the hidden gem that is Massa Carrara. You just might find the life you've been looking for.